about being a woman, but now you're a woman in leadership, not in politics.
Okay.
I've seen you, like you mentioned, you cannot be timid. You have to say the things that you need to say. How does it feel working with a body full of maybe men, or as a woman in leadership now? Let's even leave the woman part. How do you work with persons just as a leader? You have to be a leader by example. You have to also be a leader by the principles that you set out for them. How do you manage that? I know that just because it's pharmacy school is actually small, but it's 800 people is not small. That's still, even to lead one human being is a lot. And you have like 800 plus persons that are calling you, requiring your help. And I don't know, they always keep calling you. Is it that you don't have other persons that they reach out to? They always. So how do you deal with that? Then we'll come back to this question.
Okay. So there's something else I like to say, that leadership is service, right? And I think that it was one thing that I held on to that helped me stay true to my values, even while running for election, right?
Yeah.
So when I think of leadership as service, right, then I think that me being a leader, it's a privilege to the people I'm going to lead. Right? So I keep telling people, time I was running for election, people were saying, Judy, are you not scared? Why are you not panicking? And I'm like, politics, being pants president is not a do or die affair for me, because I know that leadership is service.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Exactly. So if leadership is service, why do I need to kill myself, or go against my values?
Wow. Yeah.
Just to get there, and get there to do what? To serve? So when I see people going to the extreme to get into power, then I just know that they don't understand what leadership is, and it's very certain that they're not going there to serve the people. Because if you can kill to get somewhere, then you know that every other thing that you do will be out of your selfish interest.
Yeah.
So that understanding that leadership is service, helped me stay true to my values. Sorry, that came. Now I've lost your question.
Yes. So the question is, what piece of advice would you give someone who feels called to leadership? So now there's someone out there that thinks that, I would make a very great leader, and I don't. Okay, let's just. Okay, you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Journey with God. I think that's just what I can say. There's something else my pastor said, right? And this was so many years ago. I was still in Ibadan, right?
Yeah.
I think at my 100 level in Ibadan, he said that you cannot trust God and miss it.
Wow.
That's what my pastor said. There's no way you can trust God and miss it in life, right? So if leadership to you is a calling, trust God, and He will literally carry you through it. And not just in politics, I think in whatever it is that you're doing, your business, your career, whatever it is you're doing, relationship, journey with God.
Journey with God.
And you'll be fine.
Adventures of faith, journey with God. That's so beautiful. And I think that just because you are journeying with God does not exempt you from actually carrying out certain things in life, like making yourself better as a leader. So I feel like, okay, just because you want to journey with God, so you just overlook certain skills that you should have as a leader. So I don't know if you can.
Yes. I think something else that gave me confidence running for office was I knew that I was qualified.
Not just by God.
Yes. It's not pride. I know that I'm somebody that you can call in public to address, a place, and I'll do that effortlessly.
You're not timid.
It's a leadership quality.
Yes.
Right? Communication, relationship with ESCOs. I think that was the question that you had answered that I diverted. I think that I would want to address that as well. But so I knew that there were certain things that I had in me that were qualities of a leader. And I knew that somehow they were going to speak for me. And so time I was running for office, there are people that I meet and they're like, don't worry, we've seen you. And I'm like, I don't even know your name. What do you mean by you've seen me? You get it?
Yeah.
So just like you said, it's not enough that you have God, right? There's the story of the woman in the Bible with the jar, that was filled with oil, and there was something the pastor was preaching, and he said that the woman had to have something for God to feel.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
So it's the same thing. You cannot wake up and you want to be a leader today and you've not put in the work, you've not groomed yourself for leadership.
Yeah.
Right? So it's literally the same. For God to be able to, you know, put you there, you have to show God that there's something in your hands that he can work with, or he can build.
Yeah.
You know. So I think that's what I want to say with regards to that. With regards to being a woman and working with people, especially men, there's a book that I read, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Right? You have the book, and you know, okay. it has helped me to work with people.
I think one of the skills that a leader possesses is the skill of reading. Like, you should read.
Okay.
She just said she.
Not as much.
You should read.
Yes, you should read. You know, there are instances that I need to make a decision, right? Now, the good thing about being a female and a leader is there's something that you said. You were talking about relationship, right? And you said that men are in a relationship with their head. Women use their emotions and logic to make decisions, right? And I think that is the upper hand that we have as women. So even in leadership, we use emotions to lead, and there's a balance.
Okay.
So we would always be better leaders than the men.
So to not just be logical and be emotional.
Exactly, because you have to understand that these people you're leading are actually people, and they have feelings. So when you're 100% logical in leadership, you're missing out on a larger percentage of the population you're supposed to be leading,
which are women too.
You know. So for me, I've learned that being the best of leaders is not about being hard or being strict, you know, or being the boss. When you make everybody feel like a boss in his office, it does not make you less of a boss.
I just had chills. Like, that was so profound.
You know, so I know I'm president, and I know that I'm supposed to preside over every other person. But guess what? If I want the work done, I don't need to put it to their faces that I am the boss.
Or they're not.
And they're beneath me.
Yeah.
So what I try to do is, I try to make them understand that each of you have your offices, and you are all bosses in your offices. So be the boss where you are. And guess what that makes me?
The boss.
The boss. But the thing is, imagine I have a welfare secretary and I tell my welfare secretary, you're good. Like, you're good. Welfareism is your thing. Do it. And my welfare secretary ensures that the toilet is clean, gets scholarships for students. At the end of the day, they will point hands at the welfare secretary, but guess where the other hand points to? Me. Without me necessarily doing anything. And so that's what I have understood with being the leader and being up there. When you make your team, when you make them understand that they are also equally important, you make them understand that this is you. They'll put in the work, and at the end of the day, the light still shines back on you.
Wow.
So it's not about me fighting with them. It's not about me, you know, trying to get everything done myself. When they get the work done myself, it is as good as me getting the work done. But so why do I need to stress myself getting the work done when there are people there that, you know, can use their offices to get the work done? So,
wow. Two things I want to say. First thing is, my cell leader once said something. She said that a great leader is someone that has made other persons great leaders like themselves. And I think just what you shared now was like, wow, that actually makes a lot of sense. Second thing, Pastor one time, he told us that you're not a great leader if you do everything by yourself. And I think that I've practically seen this with you. Like, you have persons that you delegate and ensure that the work is done. So now, as a leader, you should not be doing everything by yourself.
No, you will die.
First of all, that means that you're not even training the persons to be. It means that you're the only person that can do the thing that you are doing.
And
so
that's
if you're
what
not
you
there,
leading.
yes, because in leadership there's training. You have to train other people to be as good and even better than you are. I think a businessman once said something. He said that he does not need to do everything himself. He just needs to employ persons that are the best. They need to even know better than him so that they can get the job done. I think what you shared was very profound. Thank you so much. That was so beautiful. So the last question.
Okay, last question.
If someone listening feels called to step into a big assignment but is afraid, what would you say to encourage them?
So I think the first thing is, what's your fear, right? Because if fear is there, it's something making you scared, right? So it could be that you don't feel competent enough. It could be that you don't have something, right? So the first thing I think I would like to tell such a person is, find out what that fear is. Start there
and address it.
Address the fear. God is a constant, definitely, right? God is there. So yeah, talk to God, but in your own space, find out what that fear is and address the fear.
Wow. Thank you so much. Please address your fear and start journeying with God, as you said, because these are what comes together to be our adventures of faith. Thank you so much, Judith. I'm so grateful. I really didn't know what to expect, and of course I wasn't expecting less, because you're such a prolific speaker.
Thank you very
much.
I
wasn't expecting anything less, but then this has it's like you're expecting up there, and then the person is like boom, takes you. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful, and I'm sure that they learned a thing or two. I mean, I learned so much scribbling down. I'm going to watch this video so many times. I mean, wow, such an inspiration. Thank you so much for everything that you do, and I wish you the very best in life and in your plans. And I do hope that you continue and you venture into politics after here.
Think about that.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Right. Bye guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Yes, please subscribe, comment, like,
share.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.